welcome to another video. My name is Macy and I have gained the confidence over 5 years now to call myself a fibre artist. I hand dye wool, I crochet things, I knit things, and I want to start writing some patterns for my brand. My brand is Macy J Studio. Here's my website, here's my Instagram, and I'm kind of going in a little bit of a different direction. So I used to make these really like bold, bright yarns, but I've kind of made the decision that I want yarns to be wearable, let your projects do more of the work. The yarns can be beautiful and stunning in themselves, but they don't have to be so loud that you are scared to use them in a project. I want to create a whole new collection of hand-dyed yarns, kind of red, navies, browns, like really classic, stunning colours. So yeah, that is what this video is going to be. I'm exploring pattern writing and making some new patterns. I'm making a whole new collection of yarns, and I've also got an order to make for my like current yarns, so I'm going to be dyeing that up. So I am going to pop to the shops right now and get some milk so I can have some breakfast, because I don't have milk, I can't have a cup of tea, I can't have my porridge, and I feel like my day just can't start without that. It's already 11 o'clock, so I don't know. I honestly feel like this month I've stopped being a bully to myself about waking up late, because like obviously my body needs it, so we're just viewing it that way. I've got my cup of tea. I've just had what felt like the most amazing meal deal ever. I don't know, it just really hit the spot today. So I've got a box downstairs of yarn that got delivered yesterday. It is like fully undyed, just ready to go yarn. Okay, so anyone who doesn't know about yarn, it comes in different thicknesses. The different thicknesses have different names. So this is called DK yarn. It's double knit yarn. It's the most popular weight and thickness of yarn because it's like not too thin, not too thick. You can use it for a lot of different projects. And this is the one which obviously I sell out the most of. Like a lot of people use this for jumpers, and so they order like 5 or 6 because that's how many you need to make a jumper. So I've got 3 of those. And then I've got like a 4-ply version, and this is the same yarn, like it's superwash merino, the same as the DK, but it's just a bit thinner. And then I got kid silk mohair. So this comes in smaller skeins, so it's 50 grams instead of 100 grams, but it's like a more expensive wool content. Like obviously silk is a bit more expensive, so to keep all of the skeins the same price, I sell these in 50 gram skeins, if that makes sense. So it's the same price as like 100 grams of these, but on the plus side, because it is so fine and dainty, it goes a long way, so you don't need to buy much of it. So I got a kilogram of that. Now I'm going to take all of this upstairs, figure out what I need to dye for this order I have, and then I'm going to start planning what I'm going to do for the collection. This is my most popular yarn. This is the Solo Merino, and it's a single stranded yarn. So it absorbs dye really, really well. It looks gorgeous when it's all knitted up. This one, yeah, is always the first to sell out. And this is what my order is for. So I've got to do 2 of these in the rose quartz colourway. At the moment I am listening to Yellow Face by Rebecca F. Kwong. I am loving this book. I've been meaning to read it for so long because I've just heard amazing things about it, and I just thought I've got so many books that I really want to get round to reading this year that I'm just gonna choose the audiobook version for this one, and I've been absolutely loving it. I love audiobooks. I've realised this year is like my time to digest books in all forms. Like I've got my Kindle for late night reading, and I'm like loving collecting in real life books at the moment, but then also audiobooks. I'm just loving all forms of reading at the moment. But yeah, sorry, I know this isn't a reading vlog, I just thought I would kind of give a little update on my audiobooks at the moment. So yeah, enjoy the yarn dyeing. Sorry for this little interjection. Okay, so while my yarn is cooking, I had a delivery. Basically, I have started a collection of Pokemon cards. I feel like I've been looking for something to delve into, something completely new. I mean, I never collected these cards as a child. I know a lot of people did, and that's like part of the whole thing, is like the nostalgia of it. But for me, I think it's just like, it's really exciting just not knowing what you're gonna get when you open new packs and stuff. I now have like a little collection, and I don't have a binder really to put them in. I have this binder, but it's really bad because the rings are just not good for the cards apparently, and if you get like a good card you want to keep it safe. So I invested. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Guys, when I get into something, like I really get into it. I'm very late to the game obviously, but I still think it's a really fun thing to do, and I always used to be like, and I spoke about this in my podcast, but I always used to be like a collector of things like this when I was little. I had like Moshi Monster cards, I would collect those like aliens that came in those plastic shells, so I've always had a collection on the go, and I think this is the perfect little side hobby for me. So yeah, anyway, sorry, this is so random. But while my yarn is cooking, I'm going to fill up my brand new binder. Okay, I've just dyed up my first lot of yarn for this new collection that I'm coming out with. So basically I want to create a pattern for these hand warmers. So these ones are made with my Smoky Quartz crystal yarn, but I really want to have like a dark brown, so like a dark brown here, and then almost like a soft tan or like even a champagne here, and then a dark brown trim. So that's the vision, and I want to make these hand warmers with my own yarn, and then so I can write the pattern for Macy Jane Studio yarns. Because I always use other people's yarns. I don't know why, because like I dye my own, but I'm excited. So that's the first colour I've started dyeing up, because once I take photos of all of the yarns in one colour, I can then get to winding it up, swatching it, using it for this pattern, take photos of the hand warmers in that colourway, and then I can get the pattern out. I've had to put the hood up, my hair is just awful today. I have quite a lot I want to do today. So it is the last day of January, which as a serial goal setter is a very exciting time. We love the end of the month, we love resetting. So I have some kind of like financial planning I want to do for February, set some goals, do some tarot cards, journal, fill out my calendar, all the good stuff. So I'm actually starting a month-long video today, and it's all about manifestation. I've just started a book on my Kindle, which I've read before, but I don't think I like implemented it much. And it's all about manifesting money, and so I'm kind of going to do a bit of work on that at the moment. And I'm starting with this planner. I think I've spoke about this before, but this is my Kakebo budget journal, and it's amazing. The first step to manifesting money is getting clear on your finances, recording like everything that's coming in and out just so you know exactly where you are, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm really excited for this video. I'm excited for the challenge of like doing something over a month-long period. I think it's really exciting. And then it's monthly planning time. I absolutely love like a new month ritual. I love setting new goals, pulling new tarot cards for the month. I do a bit of journaling, I fill out my calendar, and it's just such a nice reflective time for me. Queen of Wands signifies confidence, magnetism, creativity, passion, charisma, self-assurance. So the steps I'm going to take from this card is act as if, put yourself out there, show up consistently, monetize natural creative gifts, trust and surrender, and only do what aligns. And then I also asked what spiritual lesson is unfolding for me in February, and I got one of my favourite cards, the Magician. This is the card of manifestation, personal power, alignment, creativity, mastery of self. So yeah, this told me that this month I'm learning how to harness my own magic. I'm taking control of my reality. Steps I'm going to do to align with this card. I'm going to set daily intentions. I'm going to state what I'm calling in for the month every day. The affirmation I've got for this month is I am the creator of my own reality. I'm going to act. I'm not going to wait for external validation. And I'm going to ask myself, what am I avoiding because I think I'm not ready? And then do it anyway.